New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. A doctor charged with the fatal incident of a Vermont truck driver through his window allegedly blamed the road rage incident on him having a bad day. Joseph Perry, age 49, was arrested in Naples, Florida last week over the 2019 harming of Roberto Riviera. Perry is awaiting extradition to Vermont, where he will face a second-degree charge. Mr. Riviera was found slumped over in a produce truck he was driving on Route 103 in Rockingham after being harmed back in November 1st of 2019. The victim stated that he'd been on the phone with a friend when he started complaining about the car in front of his vehicle driving erratically. A friend told cops that he heard Rivera take a deep inhale and then a loud noise that sounded like he dropped his cell phone on the floor. Police state that they determined over the course of the 2 year investigation that Perry was driving in front of Mr. Riviera in the moments before the incident. They identified Perry via a surveillance footage and interviewed him the day after the incident. Perry allegedly told them that he hadn't slept well the night before the incident and was frustrated by the cost associated with the home renovation. The doctor, who didn't admit to the incident in that interview, stated that he was having a very bad day. During subsequent searches, police found a magnetic weapon holster on the driver's door of Perry's car and a weapon in his home that was consistent with the one that was used to go after Mr. Riviera. Investigators also went through Perry's phone and found one of his Google searches was for a news article that listed the truck driver's passing as suspicious. His search history in the days after the incident had allegedly been deleted. At the time of the deadly incident, Prairie was living in Connecticut and was affiliated with the Hartford Hospital. Before his arrest, he had been a practicing doctor at Physicians Regional in Tampa. Now, it's amazing how this doctor decided that, hey, I'm going to, use all of my knowledge and my, vast education, and I'm going to bypass the area where I'm supposed to save a life, and I'm going to inevitably decide this day to take one. And I also want to know, where is the Spanish speaking part of the population out here? And where is the outrage directly about this? Because back in 2019, I didn't hear anything about the story, nor do I even remember anything or any type of article or what have you about the story at all. And here we are in 2021, about to be 2022, and he's just now, in a sense, getting tried. He's just now going to, in a sense, receive some type of a sentence. Like, this is ridiculous. Where is the whole other community out here to speak up for one of their own? All the times that, people can find magical sprinkles of random black people, right? That's supposedly harming, right? Or being detrimental to other communities out here. Magically they can speak out, they can march, they can tell, black people, hey, you guys need to, hey, black people, you need to, hey, black people, what about? But magically, when it's somebody in a sense that you want to be side by side with, when it's somebody that you want to look up to, when it's somebody that you want to, in a sense, be in the same limelight as them, magically you guys are silent. And I find that pretty odd, because the most interesting thing is that a lot of the communities out here will always fix their face to tell black people what it is that we need to do, how it is that we should feel, how it is that we should go about different things, how it is that we should fix this, right? But yet, when it comes to other communities, I don't see them using that same information and that exact same logic at all. I see them pretty much silent. And it mostly comes down to the Asian community, and it comes to the greater majority of this Spanish-speaking population that we have here in the United States. And also, it comes into effect with a lot of some of our, in a sense, relatives, right, who come from the diaspora, and they, tend to set up shop here in America. Those are the three groups of people that I tend to hear complete silence on whenever things like this takes place. And if people are speaking directly out about it, they will always state that, oh, we forgive this person. We're not going to hold any hate in our heart. We're not going to do this. We're not going to, right? It's always that turn the other cheek. No matter, how many of your families and friends are affected by the passing of an individual, no matter how much a community may suffer from the passing and the loss of that individual, no matter how much a child or a family member who is a child, may suffer due to the loss and the effect that that will, overall have on that child's life. Magically, it's a forgive and forget. It's like, ah, it's okay. But then supernaturally, when black people feel that they have the right to, in a sense, be angry about something, everybody wants to tell black people to shut up. Everybody wants to tell black people to calm down, that you don't have the right to be angry. You need to forgive and forget. And the main thing that I try to tell people is the main time that you forgive and forget is the point in time that you allow history to repeat itself. It's the main time. Now, I understand the fact of people saying that, hey, don't allow anger to get the best of you. Don't allow anger to turn you into something worse. I get and I understand that part, but that's never what people are speaking on. Every single time something happens in the black community, people always want black people to forget and forgive. And in the same token, everybody else can always be in their feelings and they can always do whatever they want to do. They can either choose to forgive and forget, or they can decide and choose to sit up there and be angry. Like I said before, my greatest question is, where is the greater majority of the Spanish speaking population out here to speak out, to protest, to have his name as a hashtag, to make t shirts, to raise funding, to help out his family? Where are all of those people at? Because realistically, this doctor, he should have been gone a long time ago. It's now about to be 2022, and this happened back in 2019. That's a long time for a family to have to sit there and ponder and wait for justice to be served. When very easily, if they had enough people in their community speaking out, he would have been thrown in jail, or he would have been thrown in prison, and he would have never seen the light of day ever again. Because at no point in time, if Mr. Roberto is never able to see his loved ones, he's never able to see the newest movie out, the newest cell phones, the newest cars. He can't sit up there and walk around and breathe fresh air and, go to sleep at night and wake up during the morning and see the light and feel the breeze on him. Neither should this doctor. That's the way it should be treated. But like I said before, it's amazing how when the color of an individual is vastly different, how justice is so slow to react. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.